across the road, we have a large industrial center, which will be the new BC Transit hub. So
that's the east side. That's across the street that would connect over to Wishart.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got probably in the neighborhood of 350 employees coming into the area. And the one thing we hadn't added was residential, that being the third leg of the stool.
And that being this development would be that part of it.
Correct. Yeah.
Got it. So then there's word we heard last summer was that a McDonald's was coming into that location. So somewhere on the west side then?
Yeah. I know everybody's tight for time today. So on the lower portion, which is Veterans Memorial Parkway and Hallandale, McDonald's is right on the corner. We have Cascadia Liquor Store, a large veterinary clinic, surgery, 3,000 square feet.
Nice.
And what else? Oh, Popeye's Chicken.
Oh my! So then that would be a convenience location for this development that we're talking about today.
For the entire, because we've spent a fair bit of time planning out what the long-term use is. So you've got a lot of employees. Some people coming in. You've got transit, and now with the transit moving their center there.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to point out that we don't have quorum at the moment. We are expecting Councillor Baxter and the chair, Ken Johnson, to join us. We do have Sandra Hudson here. She is the vice chair. We'll just start the 20-minute countdown and hopefully these two will join us and we'll have quorum to continue the meeting. We'll keep you updated.
Hey, John.
Hopefully we'll see their smiling faces come online.
So Mark, just to continue, so that's this is really effectively the first phase, because it was an old gravel pit, as you probably know.
I've come to learn, yeah.
Yeah, so it was the old Ridley family, which was Columbia Concrete gravel pit. So all of that to grade, and now just bringing in the industrial. We've got several other. The next phase will be more industrial coming in. There's so it's we're really happy with the results that we've got.
Looking at the map that's supplied with this package, I noticed that on the east-north side, which is the soup side, there's also looks like potential for residential in that corner as well. Is that right?
I'm not actually sure what's going in there, so I can't really address that. It's nothing to do with us. So. I think that the property you're referring to is a Suncor property. It's right on the sort of the eastern corner of BMP, Sukan. It's in a very odd shape. This property.
Yes, very odd shape.
Yeah.
So I know it's across the street from that. There's a new townhomes going in there as well. So that area is getting developed up that corner.
Yeah, and we've tried to approach it as this is a gateway to Colwood in this particular area. So we're and if anybody's interested, the ad is in the Goldstream Gazette today. There's a public open house on August the 4th at the community center, and we'll be doing a full reveal on the project. Modeling, etc. So if anybody's interested, you'll be more than welcome.
Well, fortunately, we're taking a bit of a holiday, so avoiding some of the heat. We're going to go sailing, so I may have to miss that one, but I will be following it closely.
Well, that makes me pretty jealous.
Oh,
my headshot is my favorite location in Desolation Sound, so it'd be love to be up there right now.
Well, we're heading the opposite direction. We're going to go up to one to Fuca and look for whales. We're going to go to Port Angeles and then hang out in the North Shore there. Watch for them that side, zigzag along that coastline. It would be nice to be on the water when it's this hot.
Especially next week.
Yeah, so I'm here. So there's just myself and Jeff here and then Sandra from the committee. John, I don't recognize your name.
You're talking
Yeah,
about me there, Mark?
Yeah, John, yeah.
Yeah, I'm working for Peter.
Okay, all right.
John was our heritage, created the heritage, the SOS, statement of significance.
Right. Just curious about this this project, the 6-story building. Is it going to be a wood construction?
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt again here. I just wanted to give you an update. I've just called the chair to see if he's able to attend. He didn't answer, but I left him a message, so hopefully he'll join us soon. And Councillor Baxter just needs a few minutes to get organized and then he'll be joining us.
Excellent.
Yes, currently, Mark, they're all wood frame. We are looking actually at load-bearing steel stud. It's a potential, but from speed, efficiency, sustainability, etc., wood frame is still head, hands, and feet.
Yeah.
Above anything else.
And with this being a 6-story wooden structure, that meets the new code spec, right? I mean, that's the whole goal, was to make them taller, right?
Well, it's to create sort of best use, and it's always a ratio, a footprint ratio. So there's an optimal width for double loaded corridor, etc. You want to. This site's quite special, and we have landscape architects, Sloan Russell, who are based in Soup. We're doing the work for us. We've created a forest conservation area in the back corner.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's always a bit of a balancing act trying to get the right shape. We've got a property that has 10 plus meters of fall in 2 different directions.
Yeah.
We didn't, we're not Langford, we're not blowing stuff flat. So we tried to build it within reasonable grades of, utilize the terrain rather than fight it.
And I think that for the potential for the people wanting to live there, it's going to be quite an attractive component, that really to have that forest so close to hand and then being inside that space. But you guys are cool too.
Yeah, we just finished a fairly detailed study that was conducted by Devon Properties to determine what the actual mix was, what the residential requirements were for this area. We knew that there was a requirement for more roads, potentially for students, and looking at the changing demographic in this area. So we've come up with, we have everything from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom units here. 10% of the project will be 3 bedroom because there's a definite requirement in the market for that.
And these are rentals or condo?
It's 100% rental. And we are putting a 20-year covenant on the property that it will remain rental for 20 years.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's 2 families that own two local families that own the project. So it would be part of their family trust.
Oh, cool. I mean, it looks very inviting from the schematics. I mean, for sure, especially if you can work inside the existing tree canopy, the building won't stand out too much, even at 6 stories, I don't think. Yeah,
we've, as I said, I got your email, so I'll just extend the invitation to you for the 4th. It's from 7 to 8:30. And we've got all the renderings are done, the aerial modeling is done, which is becoming quite sophisticated. So you can really see how buildings are inset into the projects.
Yeah.
And if I was a little more technically astute, I would actually just pull it up right now and show you, but I'd probably ruin the entire meeting and get shot by the Colwood staff. Quite rightly so.
Fair enough. We won't tempt fate.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I'm just curious, John, where is this kiosk located on this map? It's not obvious to me where this heritage kiosk would be located.
Yeah, I'll take that one, John.
Okay.
It's not obvious because it wasn't until 11 o'clock this morning in my meeting at Colwood that I knew where it was going.
Oh, okay.
And the decision, and in all fairness to the Colwood staff, it might not have been communicated to them yet either, because it was literally this morning, and the request is to locate it at the bus stop on Veterans Memorial Parkway. Because the feeling is that that will get the most exposure to the general public.
And I'm looking at this rendering on page, I guess it's figure 3. I think I see the T there. Is that the transit stop? Is it? Yeah. The words are a little blurry. I think it says bus stop. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the final locations are exactly where the transit stop would be, et cetera. It could very well move.
Okay.
Highways have to approve the right turn coming in off of Sioux, how long that'll extend. We'll probably be giving up some property along there. So somewhere in that location. Our initial intent was actually to locate it at the start of the pathway that runs through the forested area. But I think the point that was made at Colwood this morning was that that would really then only benefit the people who are in the 3 buildings, as opposed to exposing the general Colwood public to the history. So, which makes perfect sense to me. So we're absolutely fine with that.
I take the point. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Your exit and entrance that you've got off Veteran Memorial. That's going to be quite a nice way to get flow through in your space there.
Yeah, we've tried to. It's quite interesting because both this property and the properties surrounding here gave up.
Sorry to interrupt again. I just want to remind members that the meeting hasn't been called to order yet. Everyone needs to be able to have the same information, so we can't discuss too many details of the item. Thanks.
We understood that.
Staff, are we just waiting for Michael to make quorum?
We're waiting for Michael and the chair, Ken Johnson. Michael has confirmed he's going to join us, and Ken, we're just still trying to get a hold of.
Hello,
Hey, Michael?
we have a quorum now.
We're just one short of quorum. We're just waiting for Ken to join, so we're just going to give it a few more minutes. Fingers crossed.
Because I just biked at high speed back from Colwood Corners.
You can see the wind in your hair.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. Still trying to get a hold of Ken. Haven't heard anything. We'll probably call it in about 5 minutes here. Thanks, everyone. I'm just going to mention now that we haven't heard anything from Ken. So I guess we'll call the meeting here, and we will follow up with everyone via email about the plans, what the next steps are, and staff will be in contact with you, Peter, to let you know where we're at. And apologies for this. I'll follow up with everyone soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.